Hi, I'm Martin. Lena and I have just come from the lake where we made a little video showing you how we harvest the portion of the cattail that we like to eat. And many people know the cattail by the brown drumstick looking aquatic plant that in the fall time disperses its seeds with those little fluffy things that float everywhere. And that's not the portion you want to eat. The portion that we like to eat is the flower head that grows above that. When we harvest the cattail, there's a little bare segment between that drumstick looking portion and the flower head above that, and we will clip those in between that. And I saved back one that I'm going to show you again how we do that, what the two pieces look like. These are all tightly wrapped in their sheaths, so they're nice and clean. Bugs and birds haven't gotten on them. They come from a clean body of water, and that's another thing I want to reiterate, is that you want to make sure where you harvest these from is not an area that's affected by pesticides, for example, at the borders of crop fields or roadsides. Make sure it's an area that has not been sprayed, and also make sure that there's no fecal contamination in the body of water that you harvest these from. There's lots of opportunities to get these from clean water here in Missouri. So this is what the two portions of the cattail look like, and they're really easy to process. You just peel off this outer sheath. Cattail is a grass just like corn, and so you will take the sheaves off of it just like you would corn on the cob. Very similar. Sometimes they are a little tightly wrapped. As the cattail grows larger, they loosen up a little bit and are easier to get off. All right, you can see it comes off pretty easily. It just takes a little bit of effort and some fingernails to get these off. And you can see that there's two portions to this. You have the drumstick looking portion down here, so the cattail would be growing like this, and this is the flower head up above. And you can harvest these anytime, but even after they've come out of the sheath a little bit, you can still harvest them before they begin to pollinate. We just clip these bottom portions off, and that part gets discarded. And the other part we will place in a pot of boiling water, and we boil them like we do corn on the cob. So I'm going to clean this batch of these up, and we're going to boil them and butter them and show you the how delicious they are, if I can show you such a thing. I'm going to show you how we eat them. Okay, so I'm finishing cleaning up the very last one. It took me a little bit to get them clean, maybe 5 minutes or so. You don't have to be a famous TV chef to do this. All right, they're nice and clean now, and they're in a pot of water, and Lena's going to pan over here and show you the pot of boiling water on the stove. I'm going to turn it on high. And we're going to boil the water, and after a few minutes we will have them cooked up. Okay, so we brought these to a boil, and they've been boiling about 5 minutes or so, and I think they're just about done. Take them out of the pan, the pot. You can see they've darkened up really nicely. And the way we like to eat them is we like to butter them, salt them, and eat them like corn on the cob. I'm going to get a little bit of our homemade butter here that we make from some cream that we get off of some fresh cow's milk from a local dairy farm. Nice golden butter. There's a lot of different ways that you can use the cattail. You can make casseroles from it. You can eat it raw, put it in salads. It should be plain. And a little bit of real salt, or a lot of real salt. And here we go. These are going to be a little hot. I'm going to try one of the bigger ones first. Okay, and again, you just nibble these little florets off of here. Not good. Not good at eating in front of people. There's a little rubbery core that I was telling you about earlier. That's the part we discard. It's good stuff. Very nutritious. We like to use these kind of as a we just do this as a novelty for our family. We love the look on people's face when you tell them you eat cattails, but the cattail really is a valuable forage to be found in the springtime. Full of vitamins, very nutritious, easy to do. Anybody can do this, and they're tasty. So it's a lot of fun to get these every year for our family. I hope that this video helped you.